semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back.
And that one's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The shotgun running play call.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Bootleg looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The ball offense will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack.
Trapped again in the pocket.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Extra point try coming now. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and blew it away. Bringing it out, it's Riggs. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks into open space. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. They weigh over 300 pounds. That doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a run to the left. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back and is intercepted. He's bringing it back at the 30 now. Crosses the touchdown. Vols. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown. With the BAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Takes up the first, looking for more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. That's caught. It's Perry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Davison. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Can he make it to the marker? And the defense smothers him for no gain. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. A fourth down completion to the running back. And he goes out of bounds, but did not make it to the marker, about a yard short.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number two, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Carter. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Tennessee. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution, and come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Now it's 2nd down here. It's a shotgun run call. The Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The offense going with the hurry up. On the ground, it's Davison. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Oregon! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lanes. This drive's going to start with decent field position. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up 1st downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Direct snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Davison. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! What a grab by the sophomore.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Movement here from the tight end. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Signs with the throw. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. third and short. They'll try to throw for it here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
In the red area, it's Davison. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Right for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Ducks, as they come roaring back now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He hands it off from the gun. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the back now goes in motion. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Back to throw. It's Carter. Looking deep for the right side. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down, looking for more now.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. They keep him off balance with a run. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop it.
Defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
To throw, it's Carter. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looking to chuck it again. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in the semifinal game. One takeaway and the touchdown. That is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Carter. On the move now. He'll throw it now. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Short throw complete to the tight end. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Moore. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How about the confidence of this coaching staff to call that on fourth down? They go with the hitch, and the execution is perfect from the offense. It really speaks volumes of how comfortable these guys are in these high-pressure situations.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Carter. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Trying to find some room. It's Smith. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
The Vols starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Excluding the extra point, we are dead even here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Davison.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Grabbed by the receiver. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll stop the ball at the 40.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Here's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. Defense is coming after him. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's good as he throws it. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Completion made, and the senior quarterback showing his toughness to take that hit. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. He'll hand it off. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Clock stops officially. 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. An inside give now from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short game.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looking for a late deep shot. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw. It's Carter. Caught in the flat by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. intercepted in the end zone. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great effort all game long by the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.